Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of the Functional Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. Hi, I'm your host, Chris Porter, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. Let me first thank you for taking time for your busy day to listen to what I have to say. It's a short broadcast today, but it's extremely interesting and has some real insight for most Americans. So before I get started, let me thank our sponsor, Y.E.S Fitness. Most people lose energy, strength, and the ability to enjoy life as they age. At Y.E.S Fitness, we help people age 40 plus live longer and enjoy those extra years doing the things they love to do. Excuse me. A little bit of housekeeping. If you want to get a transcript or a copy or watch today's broadcast, you can head on over to yesfitnessct.com. Click on the podcast button and you'll have access to any one of our 259 episodes. You can also get this broadcast wherever podcasts can be found. And one last thing, we are running a promotion since we've been in business for 25 years, probably the longest family-owned coaching center in all of Connecticut, but certainly in the Valley. 25 years, so we're running a $25 for 25 days special. So if you're ever interested in figuring out how to get exercise incorporated into your life, or you wonder what we do down here till we've lasted so long in the fitness industry, which is a long time for the fitness industry, it only costs you $25, and we will give you an all-inclusive membership to find out what it's like to really work with a coach. Someone that's not going to just beat you up, someone's going to get you results. And I'm confident in 25 days that you will see some results, whatever it is that you came in the door for, whether it's for you to sleep better, have more energy, lose some fat, tone up some, feel a little stronger, gain some confidence, whatever it might be. I know that I can get that done in 25 days. And if not, I'll even give you $25 back. So if you want to check us out, give us a call, stop by, and we'd be more than happy to sit down and talk to you. Today, I'm going to unravel some truly exciting research that's about to change the way you think about staying fit and living longer. So buckle up, because today we are diving into a groundbreaking study that just might be the key to unlocking a longer, healthier life. So, those moments, the thought of hitting the gym, getting up out of bed, it's cold out, it's dark, and you just don't want to go, or it's busy later in the day. You're on your way home from work, and it's so much easier to just make that right-hand turn to go home rather than a left-hand turn to head into the gym. Or the thought of engaging in intense sports makes you curl up underneath your blanket. So more than 60% of U.S. adults do not engage in recommended amount of activity. Approximately 25% of U.S. adults are not active at all. 25%. Just 28% of Americans are exercising enough. Well, my friends, not to worry. This study I'm about to break down reveals a simple yet powerful strategy that could work wonders for your overall well-being. So let's start with this juicy details here of this study. This University of Sydney led this game-changing research that's all about vigorous, intermittent lifestyle physical activity, or as I like to call it, VILPA for short. Think about all those short bursts of energy you naturally experience during your day, like sprinting to catch the bus, playing tag with your kids, or maybe even stepping up the pace while you're doing your chores. You have no fancy gym membership, no fancy equipment, just a dash of extra energy in your everyday activities. It's all we're talking about here. But that's so many people are not getting active. 60% of people aren't getting enough exercise. This truly could be groundbreaking for them. Because I know not everybody likes to go to the gym. It can be a hassle. It takes a lot of time. It can take a lot of time if it's not planned correctly. If you're still working out like you did in the 1970s, 80s, 90s, whatever it may be. So let me take you to the heart of the study. It's the study was led by none other than Professor Emmanuel Stamatikitis. He's a distinguished researcher at the University of Sydney Charles Perkins Center. And he's waving goodbye to the old notion that only intense workouts can keep you in top shape. A lot of people out there misunderstand exercise. They believe that you need to go there, you need to crush it, you need to be painful, you need to be so much pain the next day, you can't walk, or you need to be exhausted. That's not the truth here. And this study even accentuates that even more. As he stated, it requires no commitment, no preparation, no club memberships, and no special skills. It simply involves stepping up the pace while walking or doing the housework with a little bit more energy. Let's get a little boost in our energy, in our intensity here. That's right. That's what we're talking about. Those quick bursts of energy that can give you a health boost. And here's the kicker: these boosts could offer benefits similar to the famed high intensity interval training or HIIT training. The twist: you don't need to dedicate hours to the gym. A few minutes of energetic activity sprinkled throughout your day could do the trick. But wait, there's more. Sure, living longer is a goal we all share. But what's the point if we can't enjoy those extra years to the fullest? It's not just about extending life, it's about enhancing the quality of life. And that's where strength training comes into play. You see, friends, the study reveals that even if you're already a fitness enthusiast, incorporating these bursts of vigorous activity into your routine can only do you good. And that's where strength training comes in. It's kind of a sidekick. Building muscle strength isn't just about looking fit, it's about maintaining mobility, independence, and vibrant lifestyles as those years roll on. And with strength training, you're going to get those bursts that this studies talk about. You're going to get your heart rate up a little bit, and that's what we're looking for. So it's incorporated right in there for you. Plus, you'll be able to enjoy those extra years. You won't grow frail, you won't grow weak. Just think about it. What good is it to add more years to your life if you're not able to relish them? Strength training isn't just for bodybuilding, it is critical element for all of us who want to live life to its fullest. It's about climbing mountains, chasing grandchildren, and dancing through the decades. And speaking of living vibrantly, let's not forget the joy of engaging in activities we love, whether it's hiking, playing an instrument, or simply having quality time with loved ones. These are moments that truly make life rich. So let's keep our eyes on the prize, not just living longer life, but a life brimming with vitality. So I'm going to circle back to this study for a minute because it is so important for that person who just doesn't seem to have time, who doesn't like go to the gym, the person who's that 60% of Americans who aren't getting enough exercise, how important movement really is. Here's some of the fascinating details of the study. Picture this: over 22,000 participants aged 40 and above took part in this research. They were folks who weren't particularly keen on traditional exercise or sports. They were tracked for 7 years to gather valuable health data. This is what's so cool. Just guess what? A whopping 89% of those participants embraced in VILPA. 89%. So these are people who don't like to exercise, who don't like to go to the gym, but they were able to incorporate this into their lives. Almost 93% of those bursts of energy lasted around a minute. On average, each participant engaged in about 8 bursts, tallying up to 6 minutes a day, with each burst lasting roughly 45 seconds. Efficient, right? I mean, here we have 60% of Americans not getting enough movement, but by taking on this type of lifestyle, 89% embraced it and did it. And here's the golden nugget. Those who incorporated 4 to 5 daily bursts of VILPA experienced the most benefits. But guess what? The more bursts, the merrier the health benefits. It's like discovering a secret health hack hiding in plain sight, a mini workout festival right in your day to day activities. This kind of makes sense if we take a look at some recent studies where they took a look at activity trackers data for like 70, over 78,000 people. Walking at a brisk pace for about 30 minutes a day led to a reduced risk of heart disease, cancer, dementia, and death compared with walking at a similar number of steps, but at a slower pace. Pick up the pace, they got more health benefits. Get a little burst in your day, you're going to get more health benefits. 10,000 steps seems to be a sweet spot. So, what are the CDC recommendations of physical activity? We've spoken about this before. It's at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activity, or an equivalent combination of each. But it's showing in this study that this is where you start. If you're not exercising at all, if you're not moving at all, let's start with this little burst during the day. Okay. Get 4 or 5 in a day, 6 a day. It seems to be an activity or a lifestyle that people who typically don't exercise are able to embrace. And this is going to help your health. And then you can move on from there. But let's not forget the role of strength training in this grand scheme of things. Okay. It's a foundation that helps us enjoy those extra years we're adding to our lives. So yeah, it's great. We're starting to pick up the pace. We're starting to move a little bit, but exercise is so important. It is the key to preserving our body's vitality, independence, and the ability to revel in its life's pleasures. I just got back from vacation. I was out for a couple of weeks. I was in California for about a week, visiting a friend, heading to our mastermind, and then I headed down to St. Martin for 5 days, 6 days. And particularly in the gym in St. Martin, because when we're in California, we just head right over to Results Fitness, and that's a full gym, one of the top gyms in the country, actually. So we can play in there all day long. But on vacation, if anyone's ever checked out the gyms at facilities, they're kind of small. There's not a whole lot of equipment there. And this was the case where we were staying. So my wife, Pat, and Paige, the three of us, head down to the gym, and it was busy. One set of dumbbells, a bunch of cardio equipment, a little bit of machines, ab machines, which are a complete waste of time, but that's a topic for another day. Which those machines were the busiest, of course. Just garbage. Anyway, before I get on a tangent about that, we were in about 35 minutes. Okay, we went in. I did my ramp, warmed up, did a lot of bilateral exercises, meaning rather than doing a single arm row, we did 2 arms. We rode and this and that. We got 3 sets in, 8 reps, in and out, 30, 35 minutes at most. Got our heart rates up, challenged the strength, our muscles a little bit. It felt great throughout the day. So it doesn't take a lot of time. And we weren't sore. We felt good. That's what people make the mistake. And this is really the key. If it's a well designed strength training program, it doesn't need to take that much time. And it's going to improve your mobility, your flexibility, bone density. I mean, just go on and on and on. But anyway, if you're not moving, the point in this study is start to pick it up a little bit. Okay, 4, 5, 6 times a day. The key to a longer, more vibrant life might just be in those bursts of energy you sprinkle throughout your daily routine. It's going to help you move a little bit and it will improve your health some and then work your way up. Remember, it's not just about counting years, it's about making those years count. And it's what's about holding on to the joys of life and celebrating those moments. So find a way to get some strength training. Schedule a call with me. Swing by Y.E.S Fitness for $25. You can try us out for 25 days and you'll see you will feel better. And when you miss, you'll feel guilty. I know. I hear about it all the time. So signing off with a reminder, those extra years are precious. But what truly matters is how we spend those extra years. So until next time, thanks again for taking the time to listen to what I have to say. I hope it was helpful. Hope it was helpful for some people who aren't exercising, aren't moving, who are busy, who don't think they can improve their health. Keep those bursts of energy going. Embrace strength training and savor every moment of life it has to offer. Stay vibrant, stay healthy, and stay happy. Look for more information next Tuesday. We will talk about how we can help you get fit, feel younger, and live better. Have a great night.